this video I'm gonna show you how to make a Patapon animation, the basics. If you don't know how to animate the Patapon characters or scenes, I will teach you guys step by step how to do the easy way in right here. There will be an advanced animation tutorial that Pedro will be covering later on, but for now, before we get started, here out in the corners that you must need. Are you ready to do this tutorial? Let's join! There are 4 basic animations that we're covering for today, so make sure you download the basic animation folder in the description to follow along. Rendering. Okay, the first step in this editing tutorial is you have to double click on the Patapon character, like this. Next, skip 3 frames to the next one 7 times until you get to the frame number 22. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Once you're at frame 22, right click on the frame, and then click Insert Keyframe. Are you with me? Repeat the previous 2 steps on frame 22. Same thing for the next 4 frames. Watch the screen to see you can figure it out. Did you get that right? 3. Moving on. Once you cursor on frame 32 and click it. And with the cursor of the body selected, I want you to press the down arrow key exactly 8 to 10 times. Do the same thing on frame 64. Let's both the following keyframes be highlighted. Repeat the following frames be highlighted. And this time I want you to press the up arrow key exactly 8 to 10 times. Well done, Patapon frame. Now double click the Patapon character to reveal its torso. Now go to frame 7 and highlight the 2 frames vertical on arms. Right click on these 2 keyframes and then click Insert Keyframe. Now skip 3 frames ahead to frame 26. Now do the same thing like we showed you on frame 7. Now go to frame 46. Click on the left arm. Then move your cursor on the outside corner of the box and drag it down a bit. If you don't see the black border boxes, press the T key on the keyboard to switch to free transform tool. Drag the right arm a bit down as well. Now with the right arm selected, hold the Shift key while you select the left arm. Let's move both arms down a bit by pressing the down arrow key 3 times. So you can figure out the previous steps on frame 70. Followed by frames 112 and 134. Now you're in the move both arms up, so pay attention over here. Once you're on frame 7, click on the left arm. Then on the outside bottom left corner, drag it up a bit. Do the same thing on the right arm. This time on the outside bottom right corner, drag it up a bit. I'm gonna bring both arms a bit more. Now see you can figure out for the next following frames. Now we're going to create a classic tween. Start on the first frame, and use your mouse to drag both arm layers to the right. Let's stop the frame 147. Right click it and then click Create Classic Tween. Now we're going to highlight the classic tween frames. For example, I want to highlight frame 7 to 133. Click this option. Easy enough? Unless they say quad or sine. It's all up to you, I guess. Now, double-click anywhere outside the stage. Then drag your cursor to highlight the body frames. Right-click it and then click Create Classic Tween. Highlight the classic tween frames. Click this option. Easy enough? And let's just say quad. Now play that animation see the DMI. If you like, you can also make this animation animate. Actually, to make the animation animate. Now we're going to highlight the classic tween frames. Then in the shortcut menu, go to convert to frame-by-frame animation. And click keyframe every third frame. Now you can make that animated on the body G. Oh, let's make our eyes blink as well. So if I insert the keyframe here followed by another one. Then we go to the frame figure window and choose the clear side, which is the second one. If you can't see the frame figure window, you can open it under the window tab. It's right there on top of the menu bar, top left of every window. Now we can whoops, I almost forgot to mention it, Patapon. Now if we bring animation game, ta-da! And what you look at that, your Patapon part of the animation is now complete. One bit of isn't that great? Do you like this funny animation? Me too. Coming up, I'll teach you how to make a money animation like this one. Keep it right here, we'll be right back after the break. Running! You're back! Before we start the running tutorial, I made some changes on both frames of camera. So what I did for the left leg is I picked the first frame with the lip animation enabled. If you haven't changed the animation to lip yet, make sure you do so. On the right leg, I picked the 10th frame with the lip animation enabled to make it lined up. If I play the animation, see how both legs move back and forth? They are running in animation, but the body isn't animated, so we're going to animate it immediately. our frame 8. Move your mouse on the core of the box and drag it slightly to the left. Now we're gonna do the opposite way on frame 16. This time drag the body slightly to the right. Now see you can figure out the same steps for the next following frames. Now we're gonna animate the frames. Right click it and then click Create Classic Tween. Over the Ease Effect drop down menu, select Ease In and Out Quad. Play that animation. If you did it right, you can move on to the next lesson. Otherwise, you have to go back and fix it. Now this animation features double size. Double-click the bully to move to the next torso. We gotta insert the keyframe on frame 10, as well as frame 19. Hey, the tip for the easy keyframe placement. Hey, recommends that you bet the penis torso and drag the frame so that you near the body stops the movement. Now see you can figure out for the next following frames. Between those keyframes, we're gonna move the body up a bit. Today, Sherry tap the body and then tap and hold the up arrow key. Now see you can figure out the same steps for the next following frames. When I say move the body up a little bit, you move it up a bit. When you move it up too much, well, guess what? Both the Patapon body and legs will be separated, and then the animation will be, well, una puta mercy! Now let's animate the frames and create a classic tween. Let's on a versatile classic frame tween. Under the Ease Effects drop-down menu, select Ease Add Quad. Now go to the second row of classic frame tween, and then select Ease In Quad. Now see you can figure out for the next following frames. Hey, then tip, drag the frame to your right to see if the body moves up or down. Today. Hold up, wait, what in the? the other way. Let me correct this issue, Pon-Pon. Uh-huh. Oh, yay. Click play to play the animation, see if you did it right. This next lesson's a bit more challenging, so Hannah recommends that you focus what I'm doing first. Let's start on frame 7. They will click the body, and then click again to select the left arm. Slowly rotate the left arm clockwise. On frame 15, rotate counterclockwise to a 100-degree angle. Tiny tip. Try dragging the frame slider to the point where the body set and moving a frame area. I'm gonna speed up the video for now. If you need more time, just simply pause it. Let's try a classic tree on these frames. And you know what to do, easy enough. Quad for sign. Except that this classic frame tree uses ease on effect. Alright, let's test the animation out. Jatiaka. Now we're gonna whip on the right arm. We did it. Haha, you near with the G. Same sets for the left arm. The right arm line is being rotates to a different direction. For example, if the left arm rotates counterclockwise, the right arm must rotate clockwise. Come back to me when you're ready, Pon-Pon, and then we'll continue. For more space animation, try submarine properties. That way you can choose the ease of face from position to rotation and hold up, etc. test the animation again. Much better. But the left arm needs to burn while moving. Let's take a look inside the left arm face. He there. Look at Hayden spinning copy the arm bending stance he framed that I've done so far. Well, okay keepers, I'm gonna update the arm bending animation. Now we're almost done with the running animation. To finish the self-revival movie, I'm going to set the keyframe here and here. On frame 8, move the eyeball left. On frame 16, this may be right. Now we're gonna repeat the process on other frames. Now we're gonna animate the frames. Tween a classic tween. And then the ease in and out go on effect. Finally, let's make our butts bonfires great. Perfect. Let's test the animation again. Oh, we need that cat in the rave. So yeah, put it here, which is the candle. start position is here. Create all your deposit me now for the final result. Oh no! Your Patapon money animation is now complete! That was fun! What's your favorite Patapon animation? Oh, Saganasi Satake! Shahaha! On my next video I'll teach you the walking animation, which is fun later. Thanks for watching, Patapon fan! Sayonara! Hey, if you enjoyed this Patapon video, just keep it a like, and comment about your thoughts and suggestions. And tap the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel and be notified when a new Patapon video has been released. If you'd wish to give further support, feel free to donate to me by using the link in the video description. I've also put up other Patapon videos on your screen for you to enjoy as well.